Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the Nexus Gaming series. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Team Happy Cloud, Galaxy Quest on the Falstad, Ferret on the Sylvanas, Brett Michaels on the Chen, Chaotic on that Anduin, and Fade on the Garrosh. Over in the red, we've got Bronze6, we've got Ferret on the Stukov, Mark will be on the Cassia, Kira, Kyra? I think it's Kyra is actually the pronunciation for it, is on the Medivh, Danny on the Stitches, and Secret on the Imperius. Let's get into mid lane and check out what's going to happen here in our Heroic Division matchup. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thanks for lurking, chatting, subbing, following, rating, and donating bits. I really much appreciate it. Thanks for being here. We got a lot of great games for you all, but right now, the team fight breaks out in mid lane on Dragonshire. Portal gets the friendly Imperius out of the lane, looking at some of our level 1s to see if there's anything out of the ordinary or interesting to talk about, really, and it's nothing crazy. Pretty standard level 1s for both of these teams. Cassia, I do want to note, we are 30 seconds in, has 9 stacks on that Thunderstroke from level 1. It was nerfed in our patch, God, a month ago at this point? Almost a month ago? Maybe it's more like 3 weeks ago. Probably like 3 weeks. Regardless, Garrosh also finding a few stacks on this Warbreaker just now. 5 stacks already. He is a third of the way through his level 1 questing talent. That is very, very nice to see he continues to build that up. But we will not talk about just those numbers. Let's talk about what's on the screen in front of us, as Brett Michaels and Secret are going to be hanging out in top lane. And I always love a Chen. I'm curious to see how Secret's playing into the Chen, because Chen has better wave clear than Imperius, in my opinion at least. Imperius is okay, but I think Chen's just a little bit faster. But what happens here is the 1v1 a little bit stronger, I think, for the Imperius. He does also have the Burn the Imperius at level 1. Consuming of Valorous Brand Mark deals bonus damage equal to 2.5% of the hero's maximum HP or health. So that is going to be very, very nice for the Imperius. He actually spears over the walls. We were just leaving that top lane. I like to try and focus on top lane, because I always find that a lot of and like League of Legends is not a good example of this, but like many like Here's the Storm events, they don't focus a lot on the solo lane. I always like to check it out because it's a lane that we don't get to look at, and I'm sure that those solo laners, they like to get, vision on them as well. But potential Dragonite mid lane for the side of Team Happy Cloud. This Medivh floating around, sitting at 5 stacks right now. Still a ways to go on that Arcane Rift. Baseline needs 40 total. And as a reminder, if you die, you lose all those stacks. Not a small percent like Redemption or Wizened Duelist on Hanzo and Greymane. Indomitable popped by Garrosh as he takes the long rotation back towards his front gate and drops down to, I would say about 15 to 20% of his HP. Top lane has a double camp pushing into each other. We have Ferret on the Sylvanas jumping up here to try and make quick work of this. She does have that Might of the Banshee Queen, which helps out burn things down a little bit faster on the camp side. Brett Michaels needing some help from Ferret, but I don't think they have a Haunting Wave. They're going to pop it right there. Secret going to be the target. Chen kicks in, trying to body block, allowing Ferret to have the sustained damage into this Imperius. He actually used the Celestial Charge to get further away. A little bit of body blocking from Brett Michaels, but it wasn't going to stop. It wasn't going to yield a kill for Ferret. I don't think Ferret could have actually found the last little bit of damage into Secret as the Medivh comes up into top lane. 3 members plus a camper pushing in. This is a massive push in favor of our Team Happy Cloud. Oftentimes we don't see teams push beyond the fort because there is this death bridge on the right hand side, but I was going to leave over there. I was going to leave this fight and show you the death bridge. We've all seen that. I was hoping we'd see a little bit more of an engagement pop off, but winning up the solo lane does also mean that the solo laner you're going up against doesn't have as much sustain in the lane. Getting rid of the well is a common tactic on many maps. Look at those Genjis who snipe your well on, well, Dragonshire, they come around here and they snipe your well. Or even Infernal Shrines. Getting rid of those wells means that there's no way for the enemy to sustain against you in the solo, and that means they have to rotate all the way to their keep, or they have to rotate to mid lane if it's available to tap a well or Hearth fully out of lane, giving the opposing side solo laner a little bit more value. Hey Shy, what's up, bud? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're feeling great as well. Off lane needs more time. You know what? Fuck the bottom lane. Oh, okay.
First blood.
I just happened to perfectly look at bottom lane. Wonderful. Nothing in bottom. I was actually gonna make the joke that nothing in bottom lane happens, and of course Garrosh goes down. But either way, 7's up on both sides. Falstead flies into top lane. Brett Michaels gonna try and make a play into Secret once again. Can Secret actually get away? This rotation won't work out, and that is going to be a counter kill. Garrosh traded for Imperius. Not the same fight, different sides of the map. Good flight up from Falstead though. Really like that rotation from the global aspect of Team Happy Cloud to be able to put pressure onto the Imperius and take him down. You're chilling with the kitties. That sounds like a very nice, comfortable day. I hope it's nice and cozy. I hope there's no back pain or anything like that. Mark gets hit with a solid hammering from Galaxy Quest. There's going to be a little toss from Fade. Danny just being displaced for a second. Ferret on the Sylvanas, putting pressure onto Ferret on the Stukov. It's like casting the Randy Newmans. You have to say the player name and you have to say the character. I could just say the character name like Sylvanas and stuff, but it's just, I don't know, it's more fun. Falstad goes down in the mid lane. 10 talents here approaching a little bit faster on the side of Bronze6. Let's go ahead and cycle through those other numbers, get an idea of what those look like. Quickly, if anyone's wondering, Medivh at 12 stacks, maybe 13 if he hit Chaotic there. Wasn't 100% sure how that Arcane Rift hit. Strobs, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. If someone could shout out Strobs, thank you, Stark, for shouting out Strobs. The Dark Side Detective, a fumble in the dark. I saw some screenshots of that. I need to go back and watch your VOD because that looked really, really funny. Thank you for the raid. If you don't know who Strobs is, I highly recommend you follow her. She's a phenomenal artist. I believe her commissions are closed right now, but she does amazing emote work. There's a lot of emotes in this channel that were, and I guess am made by her? Am made by her, yes. There's a lot of emotes in this channel that are made by Strobs. Chen kicking out onto Secret just to put a little more pressure as Sylvanas will control top lane. Ferret on said Sylvanas is going to be able to rotate out. Unless she sticks around, maybe doubling back to put pressure onto Secret with the help of Brett Michaels. No, not the case. The rotation's coming into the camp on the left-hand side as there is an invade from the members of Bronze6. Chastise will connect. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. She steps in to this Stukov. Nice light bomb, but a huge portal will disengage a little bit of this fight. Nice wandering keg onto Mark, and that will be a kill onto Cassie. A Leyline Seal comes out. This Medivh is getting a little bit low. Hammering from Falstad will slow them down. Is there enough chase? Is there enough value? No. Mid lane does have Brett Michaels soaking up and quite literally soaking himself in alcohol. Oh, unless Secret, this might be a risky rotation. Secret is gonna have a portal from Medivh and protection status, by the way. You can't wait to play more tomorrow? Hell yeah. Do you have a rough start time? I am all about my friends plugging their stream, especially when they raid over like that. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, if you have a start time, I'd love to hear, so that way I can kind of make sure I come by. I have your alerts on my phone anyways. Regardless, we have, my apologies. Looks like Medivh is going to go down. That is going to be No, Medivh is going to find the kill into Garrosh. I read that backwards. I was like, wait, how does he have 16 stacks? 1 p.m. EST? Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll be by to check that out. Yeah, because I don't start streaming for a little bit after that. You had crazy Baja Echo Guard. I'll have to catch the VOD for that. I know Day was playing that puzzle game last night, and I have to watch the VOD back for that one because that was hilarious. Either way, let's talk about this Dragonshire map. A little bit of a lull right now as we are kind of waiting for our next objective phase to pop up. Camps on the left and the right will be grabbed. Excuse me, not next objective phase, just potential for the objective phase, and just Danny on the stitches just rotates in and is like, cool, I got this. This is mine. Nice. Easy. I thought, for some reason, we had a lull in the game because we were done with the objective, but now I just realized that was still first Dragonite being contested. 13 talents here will be achieved first for the side of Bronze6, and this is said first Dragonite wailing its way through mid lane. Stitches has the level 13 talents here, so they have that 40% range increase on the hook, the extended hook baseline ability. 20 stacks on Medivh as he needs, well, he's halfway through. We're halfway there. Medivh is living on a prayer. Galaxy Quest sits in the bush for a second, avoids some of this damage, gets the barrel roll over the wall. Kyra chasing in on the Medivh, has the portal forward. A little bit of slow, a little bit of poke. Fade trying to slow down the enemy side as well. Galaxy Quest is taking the enemy team on a bit of an adventure. Here's the thing. Galaxy Quest, I was able to say, has Gus for the longest time. I like the kind of, the little tour that Galaxy Quest took him on, but even then, I want to point out something really, really cool that I just noticed what he was doing. He was finding a corridor where basically the enemy team would have to kind of all funnel in, and this corridor was perfect. That way, Falstad, they couldn't just sidestep some of the Gust Valley or something like that. They couldn't spread too far out. So this corridor was perfect for Galaxy Quest to disengage the enemy team and be able to just get away. Nice utilization of the Gust. It's a 60-second cooldown, and we're already halfway through said cooldown onto that, as the objective phase, the first one, actually has ended now, and now we wait a few moments for our next one to spawn. Fade jumping into this bottom lane, going to be looking to anchor for the friendly team around this bottom lane bruiser camp. We know that they're on that. Let's see what Mark, Danny, and Ferret are able to do here. Hook over the wall, blind hook in. The camp was pulled to the left-hand side. Ball lightning does come out. There's a taunt onto Mark. They fend on into the enemy side. Light bomb from Anduin is going to be able to smoosh said Cassia. Wailing arrow from Sylvanas is going to connect on a Stukov. Ferret on said Stukov trying to back away. Ferret on the Sylvanas setting up that kill. Wandering Keg from Chen to try and push back Danny on the Stitches, who did gorge the Falstad. Kyra split from the friendly team. Stitches is going to go down. Imperius is hanging out in mid. It's looking like a solid
triple kill
for the members of Team Happy Cloud, as they have free siege through bottom, and with Ferret on the Sylvanas easily able to lock down the towers, this is going to be exponential siege through bottom lane, maybe even the entire fort to go down. Hey Arb, what's up, bud? $16 talent tier nearing for both sides. Still about the level to go. Shrines will activate. Camp in bottom lane once again. They're going to go back to it and finish it out. I think they got 50%, and then the fight broke out. And surprised that we didn't see a bigger experience gain from that fight. Chastai, oh, whoa, Medivh going for the steal on the camp. Does get it. Ball lightning from Cassia will jump around to Chaotic and Fade. Portal forward from Medivh. Hook out from Stitches. Light bomb from Anduin locks down this Medivh. 38 stacks! 38 stacks! Oh, 38 stacks just down the drain. I need to find a flushing noise for my stream deck so that we can do that in the future, but that is a rough go for the Medivh. You are 2 stacks from finishing out your baseline quest, and it is gone, gone, gone. Objective phase up and available. Chen kicking out, gets a Wandering Keg onto Mark, trying to get the split. Does find this Cassia pushed into the wall. Garrosh has a nice toss. Gust into the corner, actually. Mark is going to try and fend into Ferret on the Sylvanas, and that is going to be a kill into Cassia still. Wailing arrow from Sylvanas onto the Stukov. He does go down. Medivh still dead for 2 seconds. Danny is going to get slowed down. All in all, we're still looking at a solid
quadra kill
in favor for the members of Team Happy Cloud. Need to get a fart sound. That is a good idea as well. That's a good idea. Hammering out into this bottom lane. Chen kicking around. Sylvanas locking down the keep. And Chen has enough to share from his level 13, excuse me. Healing up some friendly members, or giving some shielding to friendly members, as the bottom lane keep will fall. Imperius still holding out this top lane. And mid lane, fort. Ooh, actually, not going to go down. I thought the minion wave was going to find the last little bit of damage onto said fort. How much is this sitting at right now? 586 damage. And the camp in bottom lane will push up just a wee bit. Sorry, I got pinged in the NGS Discord. I thought it was a thank you. Alrighty, well, Ferret, Sylvanas, Chaotic, Anduin working on this camp. Some pings onto the Medivh. 8 stacks for Medivh. He's working his way back in. Falstad flies up in the top lane, right on top of Secret. The slows are available with that hammering, because you have that level 16 crippling hammer, and that is a portal just a smidge too late onto the Imperius, and so he will be dead for the next 40 seconds. What is the play? Is NGS your baby, Baha? No. I've just always casted. I've never done anything on the working side of NGS. They offered it to me ages ago, but I never did. Chaotic actually, no, that's a Chymo cleanse right there. Yeah, it's a Chymo cleanse. You go for the leap of faith, and they still die. I've been casting NGS since like season 2, season 3. I want to say season 2. I've been casting NGS since. They offered me some stuff, and I was just like, no, I just like casting. I like living in my caster bubble. I show up, I cast the games, I have a good time. I did community work ages ago for a group called Gamers of the Storm. And it got to the point where, like, I didn't even play heroes. Like, you had to deal with so much bullshit. I was just like, I don't want to. I just want to cast and play games. So, either way. Big toss onto Danny. Ferret is going to be... Oh, massive shove actually pushes back the light bomb. Danny going to be trying to back away. Does get hit with that groundbreaker. Kick in from the Chen, trying to make some sort of damage happen here, but the friendly team is backed away, and Chen gets gorged. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it out alive here. 27 seconds on that... on that Wandering Keg, because Brett Michaels is gonna, Chen kills Chen, unfortunately. That stagger is gonna set that up. Okay, Fendon from Cassia, Celestial Charge will miss from Secret, Fade anchoring in. That was a really good groundbreaker hook out from the Stitches. Might have connected on Fade, but there was the availability of the Leap of Faith that actually saved that moment right there. Galaxy Quest trying to make it to top lane before the potential Dragonite channel happens here. And there's a mass rotation to maybe onto Falstad. I don't think they... Actually, no, they will get this in time. Falstad started this just in time. Celestial Charge over the wall. Galaxy Quest and Secret battling out. Now, Secret has scaled up quite a bit, and he is a chonky boy. This auto attack-based Falstad. Don't know if it will work out here, as well as with this Medivh hanging around. And the mid lane canceled out with bottom lane going over the side of the Sylvanas on our team Happy Cloud's side. A little bit of a flank into, wow, the Falstad. He gets, oh yeah, he wasn't even done getting hooked. It was, the bird was still on the grill, and they just grabbed it off the grill and ate it. I don't know, that was a poor analogy, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So bottom lane should go back over to the side of Bronze6. Secret in position for the channel. Yeah, they won't be able to get here in time. Alrighty, let's check really quickly what the Dragonite does damage-wise. 383 baseline, 765 into minions and structures. Not bad whatsoever. So Dragonite takes down bottom lane Fort, and this will also be bottom lane well, so you can still see that health bar right above our talent screen. So Dragonite gets this, and... Keep front gate, I would expect. The keep, I don't think I see the keep going down here. Falstad just now respawning. Has the gust up and available. Hook over the wall. Oh my god. Might of the Banshee Queen will be used right there. Excuse me, not a Might of the Banshee Queen. Blanking on the name. Will the Forsaken. There we go. Falstad actually is going to look to go for that flank gust into the enemy side. We do have Danny on the Stitches in the kind of anchored position around this bush. Will scout out the enemy team. And Brett Michaels not able to set up for a potential Wandering Keg. So the keep, as I said, didn't go down. Took a little bit of damage from the Dragonite, but that keep front gate definitely got shredded. Catapults in bottom lane are pushing up, and those catapults, as we always like to mention, deal double damage into structures. Baseline 266 into structures 532. Hey Marbuckle, what's up, bud? Sorry I missed you earlier. 20-wise, we have the Purifying Brew, the Titanic Might as well, Wind Tunnel Falstad. Imperius is going to be going Impervious as well, activate to become unstoppable, gain 75 spell armor for 3 seconds. Hitting heroes with Center of Solarian Flame reduces this cooldown by 5 seconds, a cooldown of 75. Medivh is going to cheat, but actually, hold on. Warlord's Challenge, as there's the Titanic Might. The big toss, the gust into the wall. There's a Light Bomb from Anduin with the upgrade from the level 20. Garrosh is frozen in place with the Medivh cheats. Leyline Seal. Ferret to look to come into this. There's going to be a Wandering Keg Chen who steps a little too far forward. Celestial Charge, Leap of Faith, toss. Brett Michaels gets the ball lightning thrown around, pops the stagger. Anduin does go down. Garrosh is going to get picked off as well. Chen living with a sliver of shielding, but with a double kill. This is actually Secret spearing over the wall into the Bruiser camp, looking for some pressure into top lane, as this minion wave, these Archer minions, they are shredding right now, but this is going to also be the minion wave tanking a lot of the damage rather than the actual tower itself. A great game number one on Dragonshire between both these teams. Bronze6 and Team Happy Cloud really showcasing some amazing Heroes to Storm right now, as this bottom lane keep will fall, that camp putting pressure into top lane. Falstad goes to clear that out. Medivh still working on those stacks, 24 stacks. You know, we've looked at the stacks of the talents for a while. Let's go ahead and check out the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like, because it has been quite some time in this game since we've looked at the damage, healing, experience. Danny and friends looking to go for a secondary keep. through mid lane. If they could get this, it'd be huge, but I feel like it's a little bit greedy right now. Secret is being bopped around, taking a lot of core shots right now. Portal available, protection by the way. Wind tunnel, Falstad push Stukov in an awkward spot. Ferret on said Stukov trying to back away. Chen gets pulled in by the Jesus. He's got a whole bar of stagger damage, and he can't drink that much, and he does go down. Hook out from Stitches. Oh, the leap of faith just in time onto Ferret from Chaotic, and the Groundbreaker is shy from hitting Kyra on the Medivh. Wow, an engagement. And 50% of a keep through mid. A full keep through bottom, so at least catapult parity is found through bottom lane, and their own catapults will be matching against the consistent catapults of the enemy side. Bruiser camp to amplify bottom, Siege camp to amplify, then Siege through bottom, and maybe even a Bruiser camp too. That's not bad at all. Like, this is actually a really big turnaround for Bronze6. They were slowly, I kind of felt like they were bleeding out a little bit. They lost that keep through bottom lane so early. A bad fight seemingly was the end for our red team, but they have clawed their way back in. It's 10-9 in kills, 21-22 in our levels. Falstad flying into bottom lane immediately to try and get the counter onto the channel, and they will be able to do so. Al Roker, thank you for the 7 months. Much appreciated. I will resend your alert when we get out of game, and I will get a mark into the raffle entry as well for you. If you're curious about the raffle, there it is in chat. Dragon Knight available through mid. Secret going for the channel. It does get it, and let's see what happens here. Massive shove actually from the Stukov pushes Garros very far away. There's a kick onto Chen. The team is split. Wailing Air from Sylvanas actually wasn't used. I thought I heard that go out, but there's going to be a hook onto Sylvanas. Will the Forsaken. Wind Tunnel. I was going to say Gust Tunnel from the Falstad. And Dragonite now walking his way in through this mid lane, actually. I thought he was going to go straight through bottom into core, looking to maybe go for a secondary keep through said mid lane. We're seeing some pings onto said Dragonite. Let's check out the APM during this push and this team fight. Good Wandering Keg from the Chen to mitigate the gorge value of said Stitches. Dragonite moving its way onto core. Leyline Seal will go out from Medivh. Working on those stacks, I believe, still as Leap of Faith comes through. Falstad being thrown around. Big Wars challenge from Fade. Ball Lightning going out from Cassia. Light Bomb from Anduin. There's a lot of members getting stunned up. We have enough to share from Chen, but it's not going to... Actually, it's still sustaining the friendly members. Brett Michaels, can he drink through all this pain? Can they core defend? Right now, Ferret, Brett Michaels, they're so low. Fade, Chaotic, everyone's living on a sliver of HP. One good burst of damage from... Actually, one auto from Stukov is actually all you need right now for all these characters. It's so much damage, and I can't believe that they're just living on this thread of HP. It's like I can't believe you're still alive right now. A little bit of a stun onto Danny, who's going to get chunked quite quickly by Falstad. Fade looking for a Groundbreaker onto Medivh, who does finish out their Arcane Rift baseline stacks. Ferret on the Stukov is going to go down. Wandering Keg Chen chasing on in. Kira in the bush being interrupted from any sort of birding ability, but now this Medivh is okay to die because they did finish their stacks. And is this the turn of events that the members of Team Happy Cloud needed? Because they're looking at a solid...
Pentakill.
They've gone ahead and aced the enemy team. They find a pentakill, dominate the members of Bronze6, and rush through bottom lane. Cassia has respawned. Can she have the soul defense? Infinite Ball Lightning has gotten its cooldown reduction value, so she's got that available. Does she step in? Does Mark go for it? Throws the Ball Lightning, gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bounces maybe. Gets you about down to 30 seconds of cooldown reduction. Enough to share from Chen. Is enough to share for the friendly team. Mark avoiding that Groundbreaker from Fade. Tossing in Mark. There's a lot of damage onto Cassia. She's going to try and make some sort of counterplay. Does go down. Still going to be a domination into the members of Bronze6. And game 1 goes over to the side of Team Happy Cloud in a fairly fun back and forth that almost was Team Happy Cloud the one to lose. GG, well played.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribe.
Forgot I was subbed. Pleasantly surprised. Thank you for the content.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribe.
Delta, thank you for the tier 1 for 33. Al Roker, thank you for the tier 1 for 7 months. I have marked down that you have raffle tickets into the Baja Ross giveaway for October 10th. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your subscriptions. That was pretty wild. Ooh-wee. All right, that was a fun one. All right, let's get out of that game. Let's get our... Oh, where did my buddy go? Might be sitting in the sun. Where is my bandit bow? Give me 1 second. I am going to quickly make sure that he has water and everything, and he doesn't need to go outside. Okay, BRB, really, really quickly, all right? Give me a sec. Hey, Mythos, what's up, bud? Still reeling from that fight on the car. It was, no one was, yeah. Everyone was so low, no one was dying. It was so very close. Alrighty, okay. Alright, let's see. Let's have some fun with this one, chat. Let's have some fun. There is a gazebo. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a little bet. We're gonna do a little bet. We're gonna do a little bet. I have clarified everything in the bet. You'll have 2 minutes to get into this. Chat, I need your big bets. I need chat's big bets. Alright? I need chat's big bets, okay? Does Nazebo finish stacks by end of game? Regardless of if they take Vile Infection at 20, will they have 175 or more stacks, or will they have 174 or less stacks by the end of the game, okay? We are, yeah, big, hey, Helen, of course. Helen comes in at the perfect time. Okay, we are going, and a heads up, we're going to Battlefield of Eternity. I will start the bet just as we get in game, okay? I will start it just as we get in. That way you can see the draft, all that stuff. I will see you in game. Get your bets ready. Get your betting fingers ready. You get it in like 25 seconds. You'll have that, okay? I'll see you in Battlefield. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series Heroic Division matchup of Team Happy Cloud versus Bronze6. And over in the blue, we've got Team Happy Cloud trying to close things out in a 2-0 fashion. Galaxy Quest on the Hanzo, Saber on the Li Ming, Fade will be on the Diablo, Chaotic on that Ana, and we will be seeing Brett Michaels on the Leoric. Over in the red, we're looking at the members of Bronze6 trying to take us to a map number 3 through Battlefield of Eternity. We've got Secret on the Sonya. We've got Greymane played by Mark. Kyra on the Nazebo. Get your bets in. Ferret on the Decker Kane, and Danny on the Varian. As I said, we got that Twitch prediction going. You got a minute 15 seconds to get those votes in, and we'll see what happens here. I need big bets. None of this 10 bandit bucks here. We need thousands. You got to spread that bandit buck economy. Hanzo going to be going for simple geometry at level 1. Nazeebo looking at the spiders. Ooh, Medivh? Not Medivh, dear lord. The other old-ish guy. We have Scroll of Identify for Deckard Cain. Got that first portion of the quest. After hitting 15 heroes with Scroll of Sealing, reveals and reduces the armor of heroes hit by 10 for 4 seconds. After hitting 30 heroes, this talent armor reduction effect is increased to 15, and the duration is increased by 2 seconds to 6. You also have the Seal of Scrolling permanently increases the damage by 2 as well. Danny taking a lot of damage there, does not go down. 12 stacks on the Nazeebo already as the Sonya and Leoric are battling out in the top lane. Sonya looking at Slam at level 1, Furious Blow. Every 4th cast of Seismic Slam deals 40% more damage to the primary target and costs no Fury, so a little bit more of that 1v1 burst potential. But keep in mind, Leoric, his sustainability is quite difficult to deal with at times, and he also did go the Oisin Renewal, which is going to be more, as I said, sustainability for said Leoric. All right, there we go, chat. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Those are some good bets. Those are some good bets. Some good odds as well. That's some good odds. Proud of you all. I'm very proud of you, chat. Shy. I did my part, but no one else's. Pepe hands. Some people, I will say this, some people wait till like the last 30 seconds to do the payout, to like see the odds before they bet. I've done that too. I get it. I get it. Did I do you proud? Absolutely, Helen. I'm very proud of you. Actually, Twitch got rid of the ability for me to see the highest better. It just says like, it shows who put in the most, but it doesn't actually show their name anymore. Or maybe my browser thing's not updated correctly. Either way, continuing to see just a little bit of poke back and forth. Hanzo working on those stacks. Dear lord, that was a weird little hop right there. Interesting enough. Brett Michaels secret. Yeah, this is going to be secret, just trying not to lose too hard in top lane. I feel like that's very much like, it harkens back to those League of Legends days of just, and by League of Legends days, I mean like maybe a year ago, when I was like, oh man, like we were loading into a game and someone was like, oh man, you're going up against that? Good luck, GG's. I'm like, so what do I do? They're just like, just don't lose top. Just don't die in top lane. It's like, oh, okay. And that's literally secret right now. Brett Michaels will have the priority in the lane, in the wave clear, in the 1v1, in, I wouldn't say he's won the lane, because Secret's doing a phenomenal job of just defending, but this is as far as Secret can step out. Secret can't really go and get camps, can't really try and 1v1 to Leoric, not yet at least. Maybe a little bit later, maybe with Wrath of Berserker, we'll have to see. But Leoric also does scale as well. He did go Neil Peasants at level 4, which allows him to have some increased damage on that skeleton swing to minions and mercenaries, so that is going to count into the Immortals, because the Immortals count as... Wait, hold on, did I read that wrong? Whoa, what are these weird glitches? Monsters, sorry. Mercenary and monsters. I think I said minions.
Our battle cannot remain here.
You only had 500? Well, maybe it will be more. Maybe it will be 1,000. I don't know what the payout would be for you, honestly. I can't do that math. That's caster math. That's live math. We can't do live math. And taunting onto the Diablo. Fade taking about 50% of his HP right there. Fade trying to back away. Scroll of Sealing on the ground. Nice use of the Shadow Charge to avoid giving a stack to the Deckard Cain, as well as just, yeah, not getting hit by that Scroll of Sealing. Really, really good just tech right there, or ability, or mechanical skill. Taunt onto Brett Michaels. Is this going to be first blood into Leoric? Yes, it is. The Nexus forces actually steal away that kill. Belith, the one to get the slam jam on the ground. Mark on the right-hand side was racing down the Immortal. And it's looking like our first Immortal phase is going to go over to the members of Team Happy Cloud at the end. Even though they lost their Leoric, they still went out. And Leoric was cheating death, so he's actually going to respawn just in the top lane. And we are looking at a bottom lane push in for the members of Team Happy Cloud. Let's look at some APM while we have this bottom lane push happening. Danny in position for a taunt. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to set up into that right now. A little bit of a root in a stack for that Deckard Cain ferret on that Deckard Cain. Shadow Charge onto Diablo, or onto Varian. Just into the tower, just kind of CCs him for a second as we go back and look at those level 7s coming in for the siege through bottom lane. If I lose, blame Be Crazy. Absolutely, absolutely. That's what I do. Anytime I stub my toe, dang it, Be Crazy. Kyra's going to be backing away on the Nazeebo, pops that zombie wall. Got about 300 HP, gets the well as well. Danny avoiding the Arcane Orb. I think actually might have gotten some splash damage. Speaking of splash damage, Mark throwing a few Gilnean cocktails out. Doesn't have the Inner Beast active, but still poking down the minion wave and helping the Varian. Camps available for this bottom lane, and I want to actually just see the blue vision really quickly. Looks like, yeah, it's going to be just Diablo hanging out for a second. Swap to the enemy side. Danny's also getting some vision over here. Yeah, that was a really good Sonic Arrow from Galaxy Quest, who's actually going to pick up a couple more stacks right there. 14 out of the 20 necessary for that simple geometry is going to be full W build for now. We'll see what he goes at level 10. Is he going to be Dragon Strike or Dragon Arrow? I would assume Dragon's Arrow, due to the fact that he can play into the Apocalypse from that as well. Alright, so the camp's still being kind of poked back and forth, and Mark actually has that inner beast up. You can tell by the glow on the gun and the weapon, but Fade goes in for the Shadow Charge onto the Grey Mane. Fade is a little split from the team. That's a nice zombie wall. Ferret on the Stack Arcane is getting flanked by Saber. Diablo goes down. No souls to reset. 673 on that one. Nazebo, want to point this out, 50 stacks. 50 stacks. He's getting close. Didn't go for the ritual, or I think it's blood ritual, voodoo ritual maybe, at level 4, which would be giving stacks if you get kills. Good play so far. Spear, poison spear for Sonya at level 7. I wonder if she's going to consider leap. Rather Berserker's always strong for the 1v1 as well, but we'll have to see here. Secret comes in for the spear, starts slamming and jamming their way through this Immortal, and that is 50% of Alarian just absolutely obliterated. Speaking of damage, though, Saber gets a nice Arcane Orb into a few enemy members, and with our 10 talent tiers coming through the top of our screen, let's go ahead and check out what the other damage numbers look like for the damage healing experience. Actually, it is going to be a leap in for the Sonya, or, well, she didn't leap in just yet. Greymane goes in for that throat and is going to try, and actually does set up the kill into the Diablo. Leap in from Sonya. Saber goes down. The members of Bronze6 are coming back into game number 2 with a vengeance after that Dragonshire map, saying, no, 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 we want a map 3, and we're working very hard to be able to do so. Brett Michaels is pushing up the top lane on the Leoric. Not just doesn't need to be around that objective phase because he knows he might as well just soak up and try and mitigate some of the deaths by getting some experience from the minions, but Sonya matching into him, and Mark and Ferret will be able to finish out the Immortal. You got bonked? What are my mods doing? My mods don't do anything here. My mods just come in here and flame me, and then they taunt their sword. Tout their sword? Tout, I think. Might be time to nuke all my mods. Well, except for Totski. She does stuff. She actually literally tabbed out of a game yesterday while we were playing Storm League to get rid of a bot. You have mods? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Don't do anything to me, yeah. I mean, Ektar's not here. Ektar's actually probably the most ban-heavy person. No, I do have really good mods. I do. I just like flaming them because they're good people. Diablo with the lightning breath coming out, and it actually, I didn't note this at all. Going to be Dragon Strike for the Hanzo. So no big AoE stun as the members of Bronze6 pushing through the top lane. They're looking for a little bit more than just that fort. They want to go through this keep front gate, but the Immortal phase has ended, and they back away on the side of Bronze6. Ektar more like a tyrant? Yeah, absolutely. He's not here. You can talk shit about him. Diablo at 96 souls. Leoric, I'm surprised he actually didn't try and entomb the Sonya to maybe force leap out from her. Or maybe it was one of those things where it's just like, oh, I don't want to use entomb because it's leap. But even then, it's a 50-second cooldown. Regardless, that's a wonderful stay a while and listen. And the Greymane plays straight into that, finding the kill into Ana. Diablo souls are finished out, but Fade, oh, Fade, I hope you can make it out alive. There's an entomb from Leoric. Fade is taking a lot of damage. Saber trying to throw out some combos. That's so rough. You finish out your souls and you immediately lose them. Diablo to respawn right now. Danny's still chasing in. Leoric gets the Wraith Walk away. Galaxy Quest with an arrow into Danny, just poking back into the enemy side as they disengage without their 13 talents here. We're looking at nearly a 2-level lead for the side of Bronze6 as they enter into that 14 talents here. Sonya finding a free fort through bottom lane, pushing up that passive experience gain as well as a little bit of structure experience for the members of Bronze6. Top lane, looking to see if anything else is happening. No. Nazebo, 84 stacks. 10 minutes in, 84 stacks. Not looking too awful. No, you're fine, Kalis. I was flaming the mods. I was just flaming the mods. You're good, dude. I hope your World of Warcraft is fun. Foxington. Leap in from Sonya, taunt from Varian, Fade is a squishy Diablo. Does have that soul shield, does activate, but it is based off of, if I'm not mistaken, your souls.
Before my wrath, demon.
Activate to gain 25 plus 50% of Diablo's okay, so you do have a baseline in there. It's not just soul based. A wild mod appeared. Chat now has to behave. No, that's not true. We all know that. Bottom lane fort will go down for free. No, that's not the case. Thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the content. Pam. Either way, Hanzo rips a huge arrow in, but it's actually not going to get as much damage as I was expecting it to. Nazebo does go down. Fade getting very low. Tries to fire stomp his way through, and Greymane goes for the throat. I think he actually just used Dark Flight. I don't think he actually... No, he did use Go for the Throat because it's on cooldown. He was on that reset timer. That's what I was waiting to see, if it was actually that or either way. Taunt from Varian around Belth actually knocks Bret Michaels away. Bret Michaels will hearth out to go clear out this top lane Fallen Shaman camp. If left uncontested, this Fallen Shaman camp will take down the keep. Unless RNG is somehow in favor for the blue team and the keep starts targeting onto the actual Fallen Shaman. It's rare. It happens from time to time. The keep is going to lose about 50% of its HP before Leoric can clear things out. The Immortal phase is going to be stalled out because Secret wants to chase in. No leap for 53 seconds, but still... Hanzo finds the counter kill. Entomb from Leoric, and Diablo is just cooking this Li Ming, or no, not Li Ming, sorry, was cooking the Deckard Cain. I was losing the models in that fight. That was absolute insanity. Meanwhile, though, the race is still going out. Mark and Kyra trying to race against the enemy side. Gargantuan trying to speed things up, but it is going to be Immortal phase in favor of Team Happy Cloud. Hey, Rama, what's up, bud? I want to swing the ban hammer around. No, there literally wasn't anyone to ban. Sorry. I volunteer as tribute no longer as... Oh, yeah, there you go. Kalis, you can go ahead and ban and unban Chest Looter. There you go. I think he'll lose his VIP, so I might have to fix that. There you go, Kalos. If you want to swing the hammer around, Chest Looter has volunteered as tribute. Top lane, fort will go down. Diablo is going to force the leap out from Secret. Actually, the fort is going to survive. The fort is still around at 279 HP. All right, Be Crazy is offered up as tribute as well, Kalos. Kalis is just now like, not gonna remember how to ban people. Bottom lane fort is the target, and Tomb comes out from Bret Michaels. Doesn't connect onto the Sonya. Let me dump my bandit bucks. Do you lose your bandit bucks if you get banned? Oh, that would make sense, actually. Just dumping my bandit bucks. I love how people are just like, they're requesting it. It's the weirdest thing. Watch Kalis just be back playing WoW. Banned for dumping in chat. Now I kind of just want to. I think I can actually give him back to him. Or just show knees. Alright, Galaxy Quest is going to be able to grab the camp for the bottom lane. Leoric still pushing up the top. Our next objective phase is up and available. Nazebo at 104 stacks. Are the doubters sweating? Are the believers already counting their bandit bucks to the bank? We'll have to see here. Only, what? 71 stacks remain. Thanks to Helen for the bandit pets. Lightning Breath on to Danny, slowing him down. Galaxy Quest putting some pressure on. Saber has no combo, actually. Waits a second or two for the shield wall value to stop. Bret Michaels was wraith walking forward, considering the Entomb, but doesn't actually go for it. God, this fort right here is on a sliver, and it's just driving me nuts. I'm sure it's absolutely just annoying the members of Team Happy Cloud because they don't have that periodic catapult pressure to match into the enemy side. Banner of Dalaran comes out from Varian, but the objective phase is put on the 50% mark, and we'll see where do these Immortals go. Race potential side, defensive. It is going to go north and south once again. Leoric is maybe considering to clear out the top lane, will be doing so while Saber pokes in with a few arcane orbs. Danny looking for a taunt target. Leoric has a quick mop-up of this top lane. Keep in mind, he's got that Neil Peasants. That's to Mercenaries and Monsters, but right now, I thought they were diving onto Fade. 93 stacks. He is Fire Stomp build, so he can finish out those stacks with some Fire Stomps. Or potentially finding a kill here. Brett Michaels is maybe going down. Hanzo rips a massive arrow into the enemy team. Stay well and listen. Ferret is reading a book inside of a dragon. Sonya goes down. The souls are set for Diablo, so he can die and have that buyback. Ferret on the Decker Cane trying to just get out of here. And Greymane is able to help out. Decker Cane stealing away the last auto of that kill, but the objective phase does go over to the side of Team Happy Cloud. Top lane does have that Fallen Shaman arriving at the top lane keep. Look, I can't tab out to ban you all, okay? That's what I have mods for. Diablo is gonna go down right there. Immortal goes into top lane, does get the fort. Ana goes down as well. Okay. Fort through top lane does go down. You have $10 now? Oh man. Sorry, looking at chat. Danny is living on a sliver of HP while I'm reading chat really quickly. And oh, Saber, do you know where Varian is? No. Shadow Charge dive onto this Naziva, but the counter pressure is onto Saber. Slam Jam is there. Fade does have no souls to reset, and that is Bronze6 kind of clapping back with a solid. Oh, come on, Stream Deck.
Triple kill.
Well played so far from the side of Bronze6. Poor B Crazy. He's just sitting in silence. Just it's the SpongeBob meme of him sitting in front of coffee. See ya, buddy. Oh god. The Galaxy Quest is just tossing in some arrows, donating some arrows into, I believe that was the Gargantuan hanging out over there. And Bronze6 continues their reign of destruction, pushing in through bottom lane keep. Front gate, looking to maybe solidify a keep through this bottom lane. Li Ming just respawning. Diablo back from death. The well will go down. Slams and jams into the keep. It drops to 50%. Li Ming is back, and she's got some good poke, but is there enough? No! Double keep. Well, I guess 2 keeps have fallen in favor for the side of Bronze6, as this is looking like we're potentially heading to, oh my god, Ardent Crater at level 20, first secret, as they lift on to Saber. Lightning Breath from Diablo, doesn't have the level 20 or anything like that. No, Hellstorm. Firestorm? Hellstorm, I think is the name of the talent. But the Immortal phase is arriving. North and south positioning. Bottom is going to be race potential for the blue team. Top is going to be race potential for the red team. Sonya spears into a bottom lane camp, but decides to not go for it, as the Immortal phase is going to be more prioritized. I have the power to respect my authority. Oh god, there's a fight breaking out, and I'm missing it as there's a huge entomb that sets up. The Immortal finds the double kill, and I cannot believe it. Bronze6 just lost 2 members at what I would say is a very critical moment in the game. Leoric Entomb is up in 35 seconds. Sonya goes down. Another
Triple kill.
This time going over to the side of Team Happy Cloud. Really well played so far in this back and forth game, and have they opened up an avenue for a potential win condition. They've lost on the side of Team Happy Cloud both of their keeps. All that's left is a Leoric trying to mop up the lanes consistently, but there's your 50% mark of the Immortal phase. Where does it go? Goes into race potential sides. Chaotic and Friends looking for this camp on the right. Bullseye for the Hanzos. You saw that speedier arrow coming out with that Sonic arrow. Looking to see if we have any sort of crazy level 20s. Oh, we have Tal Rosh's elements for the Li Ming, but that also pairs really nicely into the Nano Infusion as well, since you're healing for damage dealt and you're also increasing the damage you deal. So I like this pairing into the Nano boost. We'll have to see what happens with that. Leoric is pushing up the bottom lane, and this is the prioritized lane. They knew that this was going to be the lane since it is more defended, still having the keep front gate available. Immortal coming through with a fairly massive shield, and that's a staggered death onto a Greymane just as a few members were respawning. Nazeebo utilizes the ice block, 123 stacks on the Nazeebo currently. And for funsies, let's go ahead and get rid of the stacks. Oh, nice Sonic arrow from Galaxy Quest, and that is going to be leap in from Sonya making the play. There's a charge in from Danny. They can't connect. There's a lightning breath from Diablo cooking the enemy side, but Ana does go down. Brett Michaels looking to step in. No Entomb for 20 seconds. Scroll ceiling from Decker Kane comes out, and Brett Michaels does go down. It is definitely not the end of the game right now, but this keep in bottom lane will fall, and there will be at least, for the side of Team Happy Cloud, one lane where there's matching consistent catapult pressure, and that will be through bottom. The core will get scratched, but I don't think it's going to be much more than some shielding being scratched.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest.
Alright, so it looks like there's some pets, some knees, some hydrate, and some teeth cleaning. Alright, cool. I'm actually going to get, I think I'm going to get a cup of tea after this game as well. 320, I should get another cup. Leoric is slowly respawning through bottom lane. He's going to be up in a few moments here. A little bit of a bush party. Shh, 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 shh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Bahamut, 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 Bahamut. How far did we go back, Bahamut? A little. Okay, so that's fine. I meant to press V. I meant to press V, and I pressed B, which is backs up the video a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No big deals. We didn't lose out. We didn't actually miss much. Leoric is basically just at that spot where I was just noting. So here's what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about. We know, because I accidentally backed it up. We know that there's a bush party right here. So shh, 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 don't tell anyone. I want to see if anyone gets caught. That's what I meant to do. We're back. We were just seeking the enemy team. We were trying to see where the enemy team was. Wow, Galaxy Quest with the brain to check the bush. And not going to get ganked right there. I'm looking 69 very nice souls on Diablo. Very beautiful. 136 stacks on this Nazeebo. He's not far off. He did not go for the 20. He went bad medicine. Consumed 5 stacks of Voodoo Ritual to become unstoppable. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nazi, no. I mean, they could never push the button. They could be like me, and they never push the button. It's possible. Also, the game's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen, so it's still possible, too. What? You need amount of stacks? 46? Is that right? Is that caster math right? That sounds right. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. 36. 36. I can't math today, okay? You know, I can't. I'm trying my best. It's like the button doesn't exist. They're going to push the button. Now, I like everyone is just watching this number right now. Not most of you. I think we did this last week. We did a bet thing like this last week, and like the Nazeebo had 169 stacks at the end. Like literally, like it was that close. But we'll have to see. This is a different game. Hanzo's done with those level 1. Oh, Hellgate from Diablo. That was a little surprising right there from Fade. There's going to be a taunt from Varian on to Diablo. A little scroll ceiling is going to be finished out. That level 1 is done by the Decker Kane, as we do have a big arrow from Hanzo. Dragon Strike connecting onto a few. Decker Kane will go down. Decker Kane will lose his souls. Diablo going to lose his souls as well. That must be a new Diablo buff for Here's the Storm. Nazeebo had as weirdly at less stacks all of a sudden. That's super weird, chat. It is going to be a triple kill in favor for the side of Team Happy Cloud. And it's going to be 2 members still going down, that Leoric and Diablo. Leap in from Sonya. Chaotic is low here. Big combo from Li Ming is going to trade things out. Kyra trying to back away. Scatter arrows are going to be there. Ooh, those magic missiles are like homing missiles right now. And Nazeebo goes down. We're looking at a solid
Aced.
into the side of the red team. A,
Pentakill.
if you will. What's the cooldown on this? 30 seconds? Okay. So, yeah, apparently Decker Kane has souls in Heroes of the Storm now? That's a new thing. Must have been in a patch. All right, Leoric is gonna respawn next to minions. It's gonna take 10 seconds or so, so Brett Michaels is just waiting so he can respawn next to the catapults. Dreams ruined. That's it. That's it. My whole day is ruined. Diablo will find a few souls off of this as well. It's not gonna be enough for the soul stone to be finished out, but only 11 away on that one. So, alrighty, here we go. Nazebo up in 10 seconds. Is this the push to end? Let's find out. Let's check out that APM, see what we're looking at right now. Sonya eating a sandwich. No, I'm just kidding. Kane takes all the souls from Travelers he follows in D2 and oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm not very well versed in my Diablo lore, so I must have missed out on a lore-based patch or something like that. Immortal does have quite the large health bar, already losing its shielding. Big entomb onto 3 members. Is there enough damage to follow up? Wave of Force, huge arrow from Hanzo. Dragon Strike shredding through. That Greymane Lightning Breath from Diablo does come out. He's trying to spin around to catch Secret. Not able to do so. Varian's still going to be getting picked off here, and this is looking like Core will be falling. Excuse me, no. Mortal will be falling. Sorry, my apologies. I looked at the wrong bar, and Li Ming finding another kill. Ferret is going to be split into the 1v1 versus Saber. This is a Li Ming versus a Decker Kane, and the Core does fall this time. Game is over, and we'll check out those Nazebo stacks. 126. Does Nazebo finish stacks by end of game? No. 174 or less stacks. Pay the people.